right, gang. This week in the Where the Hell Have You Been department, to big returns in one match, as the one and only Big John Studd makes his return against the equally missing in action, Jinder Mahal. The following contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by manager, the Hollywood fashion plate, classy Freddie Blassie from Los Angeles, California, standing 6 feet 10 inches and weighing 365 pounds. Here is Big John Studd.
You know, Jinder Mahal has been gone for months, and that's a long time out of action without an injury. But Big John Studd here, it's been 10 months since we saw the mean-spirited giant around here. So this matchup is all brand new, with Jinder picking up where he left off, kicking as and taken. Names, and man, he's drawn a tough opponent in the roughhouse giant Big John Studd.
Well, gotta make a good impression. After 4 months away, gotta do something big.
I'm kind of leaning towards Big John Studd in this one, by sheer virtue of the fact that his style is straight up. I'm a giant. Let me prove it by throwing you around for 5 minutes. His opponent, hailing from Punjabi, India, weighing 245 pounds, he is the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
To be really specific, Jinder's last match was almost 4 months ago in October last year, picking up an upset win over Hulk Hogan, and the modern-day Maharaja is looking slim, streamlined, and ready to rock. But again, Big John Studd has a habit of ragdolling his opponents all over the ring. It's gonna be a question of whether or not Studd can play those kinds of games with Jinder Mahal.
Studd's a legit giant, and he has a tendency to hit very hard, and he's relentless when he gets a roll going, with momentum on his side, which happens a lot when you're a giant, like Andre, Warlord Santos, or the other monster men in our WL. Studd has power, and he abuses it.
Well, I ain't no giant at 6'3" and about 250 pounds, but if I were a giant, I'd abuse the power too. Man, Big John Studd. Definitely a shock to see him back. Walt Rothburn rings the bell. Jinder Mahal shoved back. Jinder with a kick. John Studd counters. Hard right. Locks up Jinder Mahal. Whips him out on over to the apron. And oh man, starting right away. Beat to the Bodran. 10 shots across the chest of Jinder Mahal, and he's going to wind up out there on the floor. You can just count on it. There's number 10, and down he goes. As predicted, Big John Studd in pursuit of Jinder Mahal on the outside. Jinder counters. Gets shoved back again. Kick to the midsection, a left, a chop. Shoved back yet again by Big John Studd, imposing his size and his power on Jinder Mahal. And pitched Jinder Mahal into the barricade. Referee's counting. Big John Studd showing exactly what he thinks of Jinder Mahal. The modern-day Maharaja making his way back inside the ring. They lock it up again. Kick to the midsection. Couple of hard shots and a kick from Big John Studd. Overhand right. Takes Mahal face down to the mat. Jinder Mahal rounds him up. Has him all the way up. Powerbomb. Oh, man, that was a nasty one, too. Jinder Mahal counters. Gets back to his feet. Clubbing overhand rights to Big John Studd. Slams his head down to the mat. Stomp to the midsection. Blassie, Freddie Blassie, is his brand new giant. Kind of looking like he's having a bit of a rough time at the moment. He's in a submission situation. But Big John Studd just flips Jinder Mahal over his shoulder. Hard right hand, hard left, another left. With a headbutt. Down goes Jinder Mahal. Mahal counters with an elbow. Locks up Studd, kick to the midsection, a quick DDT. Takes John Studd down. Good plan to keep the giant off his vertical base if Jinder Mahal can do it. Jinder Mahal decides to make his way all the way up to the sky. Drives a knee across the chest of Big John Studd. And now, here we go. Raining the right hands on the head of Big John Studd. And absolutely relentless. Well, if that's his game plan, I guess it works. Big John Studd still laid out. as Mahal takes himself up to the top rope again. Jinder Mahal waiting. Big John Studd. Whoa! Human missile. A shoulder. Takes Big John Studd down again. Kick across the chest. Jinder Mahal definitely in control right now. Whips Studd into the far corner. Freddie Blassie getting himself involved here. And here's the distraction. But Jinder Mahal just a step too fast. Moves in. Misses with the clothesline. Big John Studd locks him up. Has him up over the shoulder, but Jinder Mahal with a chop block takes Studd down. Nice counter from the modern-day Maharaja. Drives the knee into the canvas. Big John Studd on the receiving end of the business now again. Another submission from Jinder Mahal. He's relying on submissions heavily, wearing down Big John Studd. Don't know how well it's working, but so far so good. Jinder Mahal just warm it up and wicked kick to the chest of Big John Studd. Freddie Blassie introducing a chair in the hopes that Big John Studd can get some control over this fire here. Jinder Mahal, fly swattered, missed that chair by a couple inches. Big John Studd regains control, heel hook stretch on Jinder Mahal. Big John Studd countered by Jinder Mahal. Mahal with a kick to the midsection, locks him up. Oh man, slammed him face first into the canvas. Big John Studd laid out and catching kicks. Look at this. Freddie Blassie trying to distract Jinder Mahal again, but it ain't working. Jinder Mahal. Here we go. Just about center ring into that camel clutch. Big John Studd could be in a whole heap of trouble, or he could just be being worn down. Look at this. Big John Studd. Boom! Oh, man. Driving all the air out of Jinder Mahal with that one for sure. Kick to the midsection from Mahal. Hard drive spins him around. Clothesline from Big John Studd as the referee removes that chair. Jinder Mahal countered by Big John Studd again. Hard right. Up in the cradle position. Back into the turnbuckle and spun out center ring by Big John Studd. Studd with a hard right. Jinder Mahal hauled up over the shoulders and hung up on the top rope. Again, Jinder Mahal losing momentum here at the hands of Big John Studd into another heel hook stretch. Both these guys are relying on some pretty heavy submission moves from time to time. Ooh, big belly stomp right there. Whoa, what a splash. That'll knock the wind right out your sails. Jinder Mahal counters Dragon Screw. Back to his feet. Studd. Kick to the midsection. Another DDT from Jinder Mahal. Big John Studd counters. Slowly getting back up to his feet. A hard right hand knocks him up. Jinder Mahal counters with elbows. Jinder winds him up a little bit to do the hustle here into a neck breaker. Nicely done by the modern-day Maharaja. Delivers a series of kicks, takes himself up to the middle rope. Big John Studd just about getting to his feet, center ring. Here we go. Didn't fail to connect with that one. Didn't get that shoulder tackle just right. Goes with a series of rights and lefts. Couple of hard knees to the midsection. And into a choke. Well, all pretenses of politeness are now gone as far as Jinder Mahal goes. Kick to the midsection. Lines him up again. Big John Studd quick with the counter. Drives a knee into the head of Jinder Mahal. Big John Studd dragging Jinder Mahal just about center ring. Stomp to the midsection. Winds it up, an elbow across the back of the head. Jinder Mahal might be out. John Studd, stomp to the arm, goes for the cover and hooks a leg. 1, 2. Oh, man. Jinder Mahal, with just a tenth of a second to spare, gets the shoulder up. Avoids the fall. Big John Studd all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Jinder Mahal getting to his feet. Studd fails to connect with the double axe handle. Goes behind on Mahal, but Mahal quick with the counter, goes behind. Studd counters with the elbow. They lock it up. In the cradle position one more time for Jinder Mahal. And hung up on the top rope one more time. Right across the throat. Stud. Barely connects with that splash. Jinder Mahal just a step too quick. Winds him up again. Into that neck breaker. Beautiful straight jacket neck breaker. And Freddie Blassie, he's definitely seen enough. He's making a whole bunch of noise, but Jinder Mahal's all about his business here. Look at this right here. Boom! Slams him down. Covers, hooks a leg. 1, 2, and shut up, Big John Stud. That right shoulder up says, I'm okay, I'm still here. Jinder Mahal slams the head of Big John Stud face first into the mat. Mahal all the way up on the top rope. Big John Stud just about to his feet. Whoa! Turned it into a power slam. Nice counter by Big John Stud. Like we said about the abuse of power, and he's doing it. Slams! Big slams Jinder Mahal halfway across the ring. Big John Stud up in that cradle position one more time and into a fall-away slam for Jinder Mahal. Big John Stud suddenly regaining control of this matchup. Bounds up Jinder Mahal again. Fails to connect with the right. Locks him up instead. Up over the shoulder again. And snake eyes. Hip first across the turnbuckle. Stud. Right for the splash again. Jinder Mahal rolling out of the way just in time. Clothesline takes Jinder Mahal down. Big John Stud driving that knee into the throat of Jinder Mahal. Jinder kick to the head of Big John Stud. A series of shots from Jinder Mahal. Jinder locks him up, flips him into the far corner, drives his shoulder into the midsection, follows it up with a good couple of kicks. Jinder Mahal suddenly back in control of things here. Freddie Blassie absolutely losing his mind as Jinder Mahal drags Big John Stud as close to center ring as you can get him. Big John Stud just laid out here. Jinder Mahal biding his time. What the hell's he planning on here? Taking a little too long, but here it is. Decided he was going to wait for it, but here it is. That camel clutch one more time. And Big John Stud, that's it. He is done. Referees rung the bell. Jinder Mahal wins this upset win by submission.
The time, 9 minutes and 55 seconds. Your winner by submission, Jinder Mahal.
Man alive, Jinder Mahal took everything Big John Stud dished out for over 10 minutes and still comes back from the jaws of defeat to snatch away a submission win with that modified camel clutch, putting Big John Stud out of consciousness, out of touch, out of time, and out of the game. A big return win against an even bigger opponent for the modern-day Maharaja. Jinder Mahal is definitely back with a vengeance.
And Big John Stud was out to lunch, non-compass menace. Referee couldn't ask him nothing, just decided, well, he's done, that's it. Jinder Mahal with a big-time win, and we'll be back with more RWL Snarl when we return from the break. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.